like that you could just like send a comment to the teacher, like even just at your house.
Yeah, because then they know what you want help on, and they can tell you what you need help on.
We do essays in social studies, and we work on documents and research.
What do you do in Spanish?
Like right now, we're doing a project with a partner where you make a story, and
A story about somebody's day.
Yeah, and you share it with your friend, and then you can both work on it at home. We do research.
A lot of research in science. We look up questions if we need to do an application.
Do you use them in math?
like in class we can do our Khan Academy or mathematics. Every Friday we do Khan Academy.
Khan Academy. Yeah.
And religion?
When we have library
we have library day.
We work on stuff that we need to finish.
So on library day you use the Chromebooks?
Yes.
Language arts?
Oh yeah, we go on Writer's Workspace
Where we can write
there's like an assignment, and then you write the essay on there, and then it grades it online for you.
So
it's like an online grader, and it's really hard. So it grades you harder than Miss O'Toole would.
But it's also really cool.
Yeah.
cool because when you have harder graders, then
It makes you better.
it makes you better.
So it challenges you.
Yeah.
Thanks, girls.
Remember in the beginning when you wrote about when you first started school? This is a story of a girl who's first started school, okay? So your clues are you're going to look for key words, key thoughts about how she felt.
Ask you questions and then you answer them in the textbook.
What are you typing?
In the margins
You can type in the margins of...
of connected.mcgraw-hill.
So this is your textbook?
Yes.
PowerPoint on our opinion on the two-party system.
That's not PowerPoint on the Chromebook, is it?
It's Google Drive presentations.
It has articles that we can use to help us.
So it's a database that you can use to do research?
Yeah.
And so you're accessing that in the classroom?
Yeah.
So you can
To help me do my project.
Well, I have a file for each assignment I give. So right now I'm in 7B's file for the Middle Ages essay. And then every time they update something, every time they make a revision, it pops up here with time. I can also go back into an essay and I can look at their revisions too. So I can look at the history of the revisions made and when they were made, so I can see when somebody was working on something and when they weren't.
I could just fix it earlier on before, and he could tell me what the expectation is before I turn it in, basically.
Well, it's better than just turning it in and then getting comments back saying that you failed. It gives you more to talk about. He gives you an idea of what you need to talk about, and then you expand on the idea.
Working on my slide right now.
What is this slide going to be about?
It's going to be about this kid from Bolivia named Eduardo, and we're talking about his life and his friends and what he does in his daily life.
Well, she's singing or something, right?
She
Something to do with
is doing
music.
homework and listening to music.
Doing homework and listening to music.
We're doing Khan Academy.
What are you learning in Khan Academy?
Well, we're learning, it's just a bunch of problems that you either know or you learn how to do.
You learned about types of weathering, you learned about causes of weathering, so now you're going to revisit your collages and add some captions or explanations to the pictures you found. And you can also even add more pictures of examples you find, since you now know more about weathering. Your captions and descriptions should include maybe a name of your picture. Maybe you realize you took a picture of the Grand Canyon, and we talked about that example in class. So you can actually put this is a picture of the Grand Canyon. If there's no specific name to it, that's fine. You don't have to name it. But what I'm concerned about is your explanations on how you think it was done.
I saw and think of story questions.
This is for religion?
Yeah.
And so what are you working on? What program?
Google Docs.
Well, I was going to start writing my article for Falcon's Fire for next Monday.
So what article are you writing?
I was going to do high school placement test tips with Mr. W, but yeah, he was going to email me some tips and I was going to put them in.
Chromebooks are really cool. I love the Chromebooks. They're awesome.
Thank you for the Chromebooks.